what's going on to all of my Geminis out there. So actually, the two zodiac signs that gave me the most views for the last batch was actually Gemini and Virgo. So Mercury is pretty much showing up the winner. So we're gonna go ahead and give you your reading. I pretty much already shuffled the cards. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Please make sure to get my book at Amazon. The link to that is in the description box below. Like I said, you want to go ahead and get this book because number one, it's now self-published by me. And that's very important because before I was with a publishing business and I didn't necessarily like how they did a few things. So I took matters into my own hands. And what's going on now is it has a whole new cover, whole new design to it. As well as there's more pages, right, added to it. Not a whole lot, right, but just a few changes, right. The more edited, up-to-date version of it. I guess you can call it the better version of it. And in the book, I also give some serious advice on how it is that people can kind of start, doing things for their own relationship, to help their own relationship out, because I know a lot of people tend to have relationship problems. Also too, if this reading resonated with you, then what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can contact me. You can find me at yahoo.com, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, or you can go to my website, find whichever service you want, click pay here, and then fill out your information, and then after that, up underneath that, send me a message with your name and your number in it and what it is that you want to know. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and give you a call, or if you want to do it through email, text message, it's up to you, WhatsApp. So let's get into it for the Geminis. So for the Geminis, we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. I'm using the Game of Thrones Tarot. I understand that Game of Thrones House of Dragons just started up. Yes, I am aware of that. The Two of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and last but not least, the Five of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Geminis is I'm seeing how you Geminis happen to be in a situation where you really want to, what you Geminis really want is you Geminis ultimately want to create, okay, so you Geminis want to create a relationship with someone, a close one. But I'm seeing how it's not working. It's not working. And why I'm saying that in the first place is because of these three cards. You want that relationship, but you think it's too much of a fight to create one, right? When what it is that you want is something solid, real, right? But these people keep leaving you, right? Or the type of people that you're getting are not people that are up to par. Now, for your liking at least. Now, I will say this though, right? Because this needs to be said. Again, the things for you right now may not necessarily be going your way as far as a relationship is concerned, right? Building a strong one. Building a strong one due to the fact that what you're on right now is you got a lot of, you're bringing your creativity in with you when it comes to, hold on. You're bringing your creativity into a relationship that is dysfunctional by definition. Air signs got to watch out for this. Got to really watch out for real dysfunctional associates, right? Like air signs seriously, you know, air signs really got to watch out for really associating themselves with people who don't really have a whole lot going on, and they're the smartest person in the group. You never want to be the smartest person in the group. You never want to be that, right? You never want to make the mistake of being the smartest person in the group, because if you don't surround yourself by people who are really on point and who you could really learn things from and get better, then that's not the kind of relationship, or that's not the kind of group that you want to be. So you Geminis are interacting with so many people, getting to know them, right? But you're smarter than everybody, right? People don't know a little bit of people. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't even know a little bit about everything. So that's kind of that's disappointing you. The King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups represents how this is a situation for a lot of you Geminis, where, you know, you Geminis really want something substantial, but you don't think, you know, you're starting to, how do I say this? Like you're going to continue to date, but you don't necessarily think. That's another reason too why I see, and I meet a lot of Geminis, right? But that's another reason why it is, I told you, air signs and water signs I meet the most, for some odd reason. You don't think that you'll ever really be in love, find someone that really is fitting of you. What was I going to say? Because these are the type of stuff that have you Geminis kind of give up on love. I don't suggest that you Geminis do. I think that you need to really learn game, right? When I say game, I'm not talking about game in the sense of manipulating people. I mean, learn the games that those dysfunctional people play, so that you can cut right through the BS like a knife through butter, right? And that way you can get to where you want to go a lot easier, because it's not about sticking. Because what gets a lot of people caught up in the games in the first place is their tolerance for it, not patience, tolerance for it. It's the fact that they will know something's wrong, stay in it, and then make excuses. Oh, why did you stand that so long? Huh? Because I was getting to know that person. Listen, if that person was letting you get to know them, all of that jazz that they were doing, right? All that stuff that they were doing, come on. They would let you get to know them, not give you all these distractions. And I'm going to go ahead and act like this and do this and embarrass the Gemini over here. So the thing is that the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups now is about, so this kind of has you defensive, because this is more than likely, this type of stuff has already happened to you. You already felt that way, and as of right now, you just feel really defensive, because again, you don't think that you could really be with anybody. The Ten of Cups, some of you Geminis may have even given up on dating for a while. The Three of Swords, just not a lot of really serious people out here really trying to date. You know, Ace of Wands, Five of Swords. Ace of Wands, Five of Swords represents how, sorry, just making sure, because I'm looking out the window. Ace of Wands, Five of Swords just represents how this is a situation is. Situation is right around now. It's more so where, you know, again, more people are going to approach you, but you're not even looking at them. Look at how the person on the card is surrounded by individuals, and they see them because they know that they are around, but they're not really giving them any kind of direct looks. So let me show it to you. And the reason for that is because, again, you Geminis already understand that right now, you don't necessarily want to be with anybody. Now, I don't suggest you have that type of mentality in the sense of forever. Right now is good, right? As long as it's right now, but not necessarily forever, right? Because if you say forever, you're going to get a lot of temptation thrown your way. I would know. But yeah. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Let's clarify the Five of Swords there. But yeah, the Gemini's got to watch for people whom they hang out with that really are really unconstructive. Because air signs, you know what I mean? You really got to watch out for that. You know, people who don't really do stuff, that come around, break all your stuff, ruin your good time, right? Just friends ruin your good time. Maybe even romantic situations come around, break your stuff, ruin your good time, right? It's just always a story with these people. Yeah, you gotta stop hanging out with those people. And air signs will forgive those individuals again and again and again. And it's like, yo, when people are telling you, listen, you gotta get rid of that stuff. No. So that's why it is a lot of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, be having a real weak crew. Friends, romance, is because the tolerance, not the patience, because that's different. The tolerance for dysfunctional people's BS. And then when people who are functional come up to you, right, a lot of the times you don't know what that looked like. See, the problem is that water signs and air signs get themselves into a lot of dysfunctional relationships with people, you know what I mean? So let's clarify the Five of Swords. Like I said, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Death card, the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is about, so again, you're just walking away from dysfunctional relationships, spending some time in the future, if not right now, for yourself, right? The Death card, not wanting to be in a relationship, not wanting to be in a relationship to wanting to be in a relationship. And then you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, the Two of Wands is about trying to dip your toe into the dating pool, trying to see what's going on. Not too much, but I say that you're doing it wrong. And the reason why I'm saying that, or I ain't gonna say wrong, I say dysfunctionally. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you're dipping your toe in the dating pool, but you're kind of already being combative. And what I mean by that is you're trying to speak to people, but you already have the mentality that these people are going to do something to you. I don't suggest you have that mentality. I'll say be open-minded and watch for the red flags and take your time getting to know them. Because people, that's another trick that a lot of people use too, is this rushing into a relationship. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. If you can't be friends with the person first, if you can't be friends, what I mean when I say friends, because people got a lot of that issue. They got those issues when they gotta try to rush in. Listen, stop playing by other people's rules. If the person can't be friends with you first, where the talking stage, that's what the talking stage is. The talking stage is you trying to be friends with them. If it arose by any other name, if you Geminis can't be friends with the person first, that's a red flag. Why? Why is this person trying to rush you? Why are they in such a hurry to be in a relationship? They don't respect anybody. They don't want to hear anybody that's not intimate with them, even if it's good advice. I don't know. It seems a little peculiar to me. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.